Recording, yeah. All right. Show in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming to you from the dark recesses of the proverbial Dawn Forge pouch. This is episode 233 of the Shattered Soulstone. Real Man Phone has its picks. Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible. Get a free audiobook download at bit.ly/Soulstone 2019. Over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPod, MP3 phone, MP3 player. I don't know who has the MP3 phone, but he got one of those, you can use that shit too. And more importantly, the Real Man Phone. Whoo! I'm fired up and messing up intros. I brought like my second favorite type person coming to you from heavy storms and alien technology. It's Shazam!
What's going on?
God, can I mess it up in any other way? I have messed up. I bet you could go back and chop every single episode with each word that I messed up and have a whole messed up intro. I messed up every word in that intro at some point in this show. How you doing, brother?
Doing all right. I can't complain too much.
Whew, I'm fired up because it's going to be a great show for two reasons. One, we got the conclusion of our great BlizzCon virtual ticket giveaway. So first of all, I got to give a huge shout out to first Blizzard and second Brandy for letting us get some tickets to give away. And third, Shazam. Because Shazam emailed Brandy and got the ball rolling on the whole tickets. We wouldn't have tickets if it wasn't for Shazam. We wouldn't have tickets if it wasn't for Brandy. And, also other people, Medros, and other people that worked in the background to make this happen so that we could give away some tickets. And, of course, to our great listeners who are participated in the contest. Unfortunately, guys, we only got 2 tickets to give away, so we're gonna have to turn some sad folks away. And secondly, I'm fired up because man, oh man, the PTR is out, and we know all about season 19. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get down and dirty on this contest. We're gonna read some emails, and then we're gonna talk about PTR. So we're gonna kind of skip our weeks in gaming, although we did have great weeks in gaming. We'll have to get back to that at another time because this is going to be a little. I'm trying to chop the show because if we read all these emails and do the PTR and do the weeks in gaming and all that, it's going to be such a long show. So just so I don't damage everybody's ears from talking people to death, 2 things I guess right before we get started. A bunch of people sent us emails. And I really appreciate that. We had some email snafu. I'm not sure what happened, but a little bit earlier in the week, somebody messaged me and said, "Hey man, what's the deal? I sent you an email, sent it right back, said that it wasn't good." We verified the email address. He tried to send it a second time, it didn't work. Tried to send it a third time, and it finally came through. And I thought, well, that's kind of weird, because we verified that the email address was correct, that the at show, blah, blah, blah. Y'all know the email address. And I just thought it was a one-off, and then Rona, and then some other people were saying it. Zero Fate was saying it. Like 5-6 people. I was trying to help as much as possible by snagging people's email out of, like, Discord and other things so I could copy and paste. So, because, like, my only concern is, like, if you tried to enter, I wanted you to have a fair chance to get the ticket. So, I tried to do everything I could. I worked with Medros. Medros worked with the people who host our deal, and they were able to recover every email that was turned away, supposedly. Um, so right now, if your name is not on this list and you send us an email, my deepest apologies. We did work very hard to get everybody email recovered, and if we didn't get them all, man, I'm super sorry. At the end of the day, we have 2 tickets to give away. We have 14 entries, and I hope to God we got them all. I don't know if you want to say anything before we get started, Shazam.
I'm just gonna go over down the quick weekend gaming we both had.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Monk and Crusader suck, and Barbarian's the best. That's about all
Oh,
we need to say.
but I don't know if the best is an accurate description because I know y'all heard me on the intro. I'm fired up. This is oh my god! Please, please, Blizzard, hear me, please. Do not murder this build. Look, I get it. It's it's a tad strong. Like sometimes you know how like you got a salt shaker, and you know like your food's a little bland, and you gotta give it a little just like a little bit, but your brother's a well let's just say he's your brother, and he unscrewed the dang lid, and you the whole salt shaker on your meat, but it's the only meat you got, and your mom's like, you're eating that. Sometimes you get like just a little munch on it. Sometimes you gotta take your hand and like rake the salt back off the meat. Come on, Blizzard, please. I know y'all just had the little with the lid and it kind of went everywhere. Just leave some salt on the meat, please, because please, I'm having a oh my god, we're gonna talk a lot about it down in that section, but whoo, I'm fired up about it anyway. Uh, anyway, I wanted to get in to the contest. Um, First of all, who's entered? Well, it was easy to enter this contest. All you had to do was send us an email with some amount of something or other saying, hey, I would like to be entered. And 3 minutes before we started this show, I refreshed my thing, and I will refresh it one more time just to make sure 100% that is everybody. And that is everybody. So we have 100% of all the emails possible. I don't know if you want to read the list of who all's entered in, but we have 14 people. 10 plus 4.
Yeah. Oh, one of them is Chris King Tuttle. Then we got Then we got Ritzy.
Yeah.
Then we got Steven Sensi. We got Manalishi. We got Gargonzer. We got Zeph. We got Alex Mosley. We got DT, which don't want to know what that one is.
Don't touch.
Dirty something.
Come on, I said don't touch, bro. That sounds good to me.
We got Rona. We got Zero Fate.
Yeah.
We have Radiant Dan, right?
Yeah, Radiant Dan.
I have no idea how to pronounce that one. Maerlib.
Yeah, I think that's French. I think, although don't get me wrong. Hey, look, I don't know what country you came from. He's not English, not his first language, which is fine. That's great. So I think it's Maerlib. I think I'm not 100%. Anyway, you're entered in. Even if we butcher your name, you're still entered in there. And the great news is we don't have to know how to pronounce your name to give you a ticket. So that's great.
We got SZABTAMM.
That one.
Yeah. And then we have Mike Jasinski. Right?
Yeah, Jasinski.
And that is it.
Woo, 14. God dang. 14 entries.
Yeah.
So, King Tut. Let's scroll down here. Oh, where the heck? Hello. What happened?
What?
King Tut had an awesome email. I will go find it because it was copied into the thing.
Yeah, we read it last week, week before, something like that.
Oh, whew, dang, you're right. That's why I started with whew, hey, it's been a long week, bro. Anyway, we got more emails. So Gorgonzo here. He says, "Hi, hi, Soulstone. Figured I'd get into the giveaway as unfortunately can't attend the BlizzCon this year. He said that I'm the most deserving of these tickets for no reason whatsoever. I like that. But I love Blizzard and I play all their IPs aside from StarCraft. I really would love to see some of the panels I know that are coming for D4. You're right. Whoa, got the 4 going. Greed, Greed bought his own ticket, so that yeah, I did. Yeah, that eliminates me. And yeah, he's a regular Discord guy. You always see him on there. Um, anyway, you guys are doing a great job. Really enjoyed the podcast. Look forward to each week. Uh, so, whoo, yeah, you're entered in, brother. You want to tackle the next one?
Yeah. Aloha, my fellow Diablo players, Diablo playing friends, and hey, Deadgreed and Shazam. BlizzCon is right around the corner, and holy cow, this means nerd plus Christmas equals nerdness.
Nerdness.
I often do not talk about predictions, but I figured I would be a great way to do such a thing. Number one, Diablo 4 reveal for at least I hope so. Diablo Immortal release date and playable again at the con. New charity pet, and I bet it is going to be cute as all get out. 4 new Heroes of the Storm hero and or game mode. 5 Overwatch hero and cinematics. I'm being told that there's no Overwatch hero this year, and unfortunately, that's what I've heard. Numbers. WoW classic info. I'm sure we're going to hear a bunch of that. WoW expansion reveals something heavily involving the old gods and the Underdark, probably. Other than all the other additional Warcraft news, and we will have Blizzard confirm a stat and level squish. Yeah, probably. They've been talking about a level squish now for a long time. Just for an added bonus, hopefully a pet battle for the iOS and Android for real man phones and non-real men. I am super excited for all the things, but am really hoping for something Diablo related in the better than what they provided last year. Hopefully, we get what we are looking for this year's event along the PR nightmare. That was Zeph.
Yeah, Zip. All right. Steven Sensi. Uh, He wrote virtual ticket. I'd like to have one of those. I will be off on 11:01. Oh, he'll be off on. Jesus. He's going to be off on that day. Sorry, I can't read, bro. I'm from the South, man. You know how they teach us. Ooh, they don't. Anyway, D3 is the only game I play on my real man computer. Fingers crossed. That will also be able to play on it on D4 on his real man computer. Oh, that's Manalishi. What happened to the Steven? Anyway. That was Manalishi. You can do the next one, sir.
Yeah. I need to scroll down to it. I scrolled off.
Yeah, I keep scrolling up and down, so I'm kind of back. Some of the, hey guys, we're doing the blah blah blah. It's fine. We got to jump back and around. Should be Alex, right?
Yeah. No sob story here. Just a father who can't justify the cost of a ticket, but would love to have one.
I feel you, brother. This shit's expensive, bro. 50 bones this year again. Used to be 40.
Didn't email last week because I couldn't bring myself to ask someone else to take money out of their pockets and pay for a ticket for me. Well, you didn't take any of our money.
No, that's given to us by Blizzard.
Ticket or no, love the show. Keep up the great work. Fingers crossed for Diablo 4.
Yeah, real hype. Let's see. Some of these got jacked. I got to go back up to the top. Hold on. I wish I had a better way to tag these. This might be DT.
Yeah, it is.
Sorry, it's kind of... blah, blah, blah. Manalishi, Alex. Where in the hell? Okay, anyway. Oh, it is... I didn't see some of these... I should have... I don't know if... I didn't copy... I just copied all these into the show notes, and I didn't do the best job ever. Sorry, guys. Anyway, he says... DT says... Sup, guys? Wanted to say long time listener here, and wanted to say thanks for keeping the show going and efforts to do so. Anyway, he's just saying that, he notices and he appreciates it. Anyway, whoop. As far as the question, why I deserve the ticket, I'm sure many reasons align with Greed's. The last time I checked, free is the best price out there. Haha. Joking aside, I was planning to watch regardless and hoping for some real great Diablo news this year. Funny story, I almost named the show The Only Thing Better Than Money Is Free. I almost named the show that, but then I came up with the other name because we're doing the real man phone thing, so I almost named the show that.
You're not going to read the other part?
Oh, yeah, he also said hashtag Shazam wins, haha. But that's what I don't know, it's a weird spelling. It actually says hashtag greed wins, but it's spelled like SHAZAMWINS space HAHA, which, when I look at that, I just see greed wins, but I don't know, however you want to translate that into because that's some foreign language, I believe. I don't think that's actually English. It's some weird characters. Anyway, I'm pretty sure it says the greed wins. You just gonna you're only gonna let me skip over that one, huh?
No.
You can read Rona's if you want.
Trying to figure out what the next one says.
It starts at I'm trying. It's kind of weird because I had to copy it from Discord and then translate it back into because when you try to copy it from Discord for some reason it squishes down and then you got to stretch it back out. You see what I'm talking about? Where my
Yeah,
cursor is?
but the hashtag of
Oh, lost in translation. Oh, you talking about that long one? That's another
yeah.
one that's misspelt really weird. Um, Tut has a
Tut has as
Tut has
oh has a smaller chance to win now.
hashtag. Oh, I see what you. That's funny. Roni, that's off. You know what? That comes from a Discord thing. I don't know if you've seen it, but we were making these long hashtags like, oh, this about Rona. Anyway, that's funny. Good job, Rona. I like it. Again, it looks like Greed wins, but okay. Anyway.
Okay, I'll read the whole email now. I'm emailing to enter the contest. Hashtag Todd has a smaller chance to win now. I also have a question for the show. What do you think about everything that Riot announced yesterday? The new card game, um, fighting game, first person shooter, etc. I have never played League of Legends, um, but that would sound interesting, though does it does look like they are just copying Blizzard's launcher, pretty
Okay.
much.
Look, my whole life, I've been through 43 years of people trying to be me, trying to copy me, trying to look like, because, you see how sexy I am. They be trying to look like me. They be trying to sound like me. They're trying to, like, drive cars like me. They're trying to make money like I do. So I understand exactly how it is when you got some imitators out there trying to be the real Greed. With that said, these dudes just trying to be Blizzard because they on top. They number one. Just is what it is. I mean, I don't play League of Legends and I don't really care about their whatever they put out. Okay. You know what? It ain't Blizzard. That's what I know. Just
The
like when
weird,
you just like when you just like Guild Wars 2, right? I tried to get into it, but you know what was wrong with it? It wasn't World of Warcraft. It just wasn't.
the weird thing is, for the last 10 years, it's been Riot Games, but they've only had one game, so it's been Riot Game, and they've been making billions of dollars off of this game. And now I guess they're branching out and making like a Diablo game, like an Overwatch slash CS:GO game. They're making a Hearthstone game. They're making all these games, but they're only in like early development, like in a fighting game. Obviously, who hasn't made a fighting game yet? Like you got Mario fighting in a fighting game now, so everybody's made them at this point.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right. Zero Fate emailed us and he said, "Figured I'd throw in for the contest hashtag Greed wins." There's some lettering. I'm not sure what that says. It's spelled GREEDDOESN apostrophe TWINLOL. I'm just reading that as Greed wins. Either way. Uh, Love the show. Been listening ever since Nine Ball was on back in the day. Nine Ball was on. I didn't know that. Anyway, learn something new every day, huh? I like Dread Scythe. Got a new baby coming on the way soon. I don't know. Anyway, but just saying, you can't wait to see what comes out of BlizzCon. Excited for D4 trailer and showing some of the new class sets for D3 and some maybe D2 remake announcement. I think everyone wants wants this, but being a classic game, they already have a lot to work on. And let me tell you something, Classic Games is killing it. Woo! Anyway, really want to play D2 since I didn't back in the day, and everyone talks so much about the Druid and the Necro of the past. Anyway, love the show, guys. Keep up the great work. Hopefully, I catch you guys online in the clan sometime, and that's Zero Fate. Yeah, bro. I mean, you know, I can't say personally I'm excited about a D2 remake. I mean, I'll take a D2 remake, right? But like, I'm not. I don't know if I played it some, but like, I'm into what I'm into right now, and it's hard for me to get fired up about D2. Although I know it's got a big player base, I know Lantonio would go nuts over it, but I know a lot of people would. Um, mm, are you excited about a remake D2?
Well, there's been rumblings the last couple days. I just noticed today that Wolfcrier put out a video that there's rumors that, and of course, this is the time of the year that there's these rumors floating around that Diablo 4 is going to be getting announced and Diablo 2 Remastered is going to be getting announced this year at BlizzCon, which I believe it when I see it at this point. I believe it when I see it released at this point.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah.
I mean, it's possible because, like, you know, they're remaking everything else, right? They remade Classic. They did they're doing the Reforged, the Warcry 3 Reforged. But he does got a point. But, you know, man, Classic Games got a lot going on, and they are killing it right now. Speaking of killing it, let's read this next email from Radiant Dan.
I would be pleased to receive a virtual ticket because I will likely never attend a BlizzCon on the account that I am a sole caretaker of a disabled girlfriend of 13 years. Since usual money is tight, Diablo 3 has been the perfect game for money spent to hours played. I hope the next Diablo is one-time purchase. I can continue to get enjoyment from the franchise, and as I did with Diablo 3.
And that's one thing. You know, I came off of World of Warcraft. I played for years. I had at one time I had 5 accounts going. Towards the end, they had the tokens, so I was paying for WoW with my money, with my in-game gold. But that was one thing that was very attractive to me because I was like looking for something, but I didn't know what I wanted. Like, you know, because I was like, I was definitely through with World of Warcraft. I tried Guild Wars 2. I tried this game. I tried that game. I tried a bunch of different stuff, and it just nothing was really turning my gears. I was just basically coming home and just sitting in front of the TV and watching Netflix. I wasn't really getting into anything. And one of my buddies was talking about D3. I was like, I already own the game because, you know, if you paid for WoW for a year, you got it for free. So I kind of got myself into it in a major way. And I mean, as you can tell, I'm into it pretty deep now. And I do like the fact that it's free. I mean, you got to pay for the game, but, you know, it's not a subscription. That's what I like. Anyway, now the next person, Maeril, IIB, sorry, not IL. And I want to say that's Mayor IB. Sorry, I'm horrible at names. You're still entered anyway. He just said, or he, she, whatever. Sorry, I don't know gender, right? Anyway, hi. I would like to take part in the BlizzCon giveaway. Blizzard has always been important to me. From World of Warcraft to Overwatch, every game means the world to me. I feel you on that. I've been in a competitive team of Overwatch since 2017. I've played their open division and a lot more of tournaments. Some went bad, but others went amazingly well. I'm proud of my way through their game. Yeah, I'm proud of my way through their games, but I'm even prouder of my team. The moments we have spent together, the good and the bad, we walked through it all together. The reason why I want virtual ticket is to enjoy the BlizzCon with them, to give them a present for staying together and never stop believing. I find it an amazingly way to say thanks for this year. Being able to tell you this story fills me with pride, and it's an honor to take part in such a giveaway. Hey, he just said sorry for the bad English. Like I said, English ain't his first. I'm totally cool with that. He just said keep up the good work. Love, enjoy, love everything you do. I appreciate your email, especially since English ain't your first language, which is awesome. Because you would not catch me emailing anybody in any other language than English. I promise you that. Whew, so that took some doing. And hats off to you for the Overwatch. That's cool. Not everybody got to play everything, but good luck. Good luck on your ticket. You want to take the next one, sir?
Yeah, the next one is from Stabtamm. I ain't butchering. I know it's Tomas Lorand, but there's all them weird things above it, and I don't want to, I probably butchered it already. I will be honest, love collecting all the Blizzard goodies possible in game or not. I just need all the stuff. Also, I have a feeling that something huge will be revealed this year. So excited. So excitement level 9,999. I'll say over 9,000. Um, thank you. Thank you for the chance. Keep up the good work. All the best. And then Tom and SCABO.
Okay, and the next one should be Zankoski, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael. Okay, anyway, he says, hello. I would like to take I would like to participate in the BlizzCon. I keep saying Blizzard. Jesus. I don't read, jackass. Virtual ticket giveaway. I'm a die-hard Blizzard fan and can't wait for news announcement, especially D4. Well, that is. I know we didn't read 14 emails, but that is all 14 people. We did read some emails last show, which even I had forgotten about. So that is 14 people entered into our show. And when Jesus, let me just scroll back up there. It's a long scroll, guys. Whew. There they are. Woohoo. All right. Now you might be thinking to yourself, how in the hell are we going to narrow this down to 2 people, right? Well, we got this thing right here called the Real Man Phone, and you can ask the Real Man Phone to generate a random number. So we're going to do that right here, and hopefully y'all can hear it good. I did do a test earlier, and the sound was good, so if y'all can't hear it, if you can't hear it, Shazam, just let me know, and then I'll just say it out loud. Siri, generate. Hello? I was talking, Siri. Why you got to cut me off? Hold on a minute. That ain't part of it. Damn.
I don't understand.
Yeah, yeah.
Hello, I was talking to Siri, but she got cut me off. I don't been a part of.
This is a great demonstration of the real man phone, let me tell you. Are you going to let me talk? God damn, girl. Hold on. We're having technical difficulties.
It's great difficulty.
Siri, generate a number from 1 to 14, please.
The answer is 10.
10! Bam! Zero Fate! Zero Fate is number 10. Zero Fate is the number 1 winner of the BlizzCon giveaway. Hold on, let me type it in there. Bam. Why did it? Number 1, girl. Siri, generate a number from 1 to 14, please.
The answer is 9.
The answer's 9. Rona. Rona and Zero Fate. And that was totally not set up in any way. Number 2. So Rona and Zero Fate, I will both email you. And y'all will receive the ticket. For people who did participate but did not get a ticket, sorry, we only had 2. I wish I could give every one of you guys one, guys, girls. Anyway, thanks for writing us. It was great. You want to throw in on that one, brother?
What's up?
I said you want to say anything about that?
No, I'm good.
You good? I'm having all kinds of. There it is. Damn microphone. Okay, anyway. Now that we know who our winners are, we can scroll back down here to the bottom of this thing. Alright. Scrolling. Lots of emails. Alright. Okay, now we got to get into PTR news, right?
Yep.
Dang, boy, the PTR. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, so I'm on vacation, and I'm leaving Thursday to go to Arkansas, to spend a little time with the family. And I'm on vacation, and I'm, like, chilling in my recliner, and all of a sudden I see this bing bing on Discord, and it's like, oh, people start talking about this new patch. And I'm like, oh, what new patch? 267 season 19. Oh, and we know what the theme is. So I started looking into it, right? And what's the theme?
The pandemonium thing, right?
Well, it's called the Season of Eternal Conflict.
Oh, whatever.
And it gives you a buff, the pandemonium buff. I know what you're thinking. What the heck is that? Well, it's like a bunch of different parts. But the first part is while you're doing, it's like it's attached to a kill streak bonus. And while you start killing enemies, you'll start stacking up a kill streak. And each enemy that you kill, you're going to get like some movement speed and some damage. But once you get up to a certain number of kills, you get these certain effects. So at 15 kills, you're going to get these energy twisters. They look very like Zoltan Cool. Like when you go kill Zoltan Cool, they kind of look like that, don't you think?
Yeah.
At 30, you get dark geysers from beneath your enemies. I think they're very hard to see. I wish they would tighten up the effects, because when you start ramping up, like you start killing, you hit 15 pretty fast. And then you hit 30, like it's real fast from 15 to 30. So you still got the tornadoes on the field, and they're going off, and you get these dark geysers. They're very hard to see, I think.
I noticed them because it's like the Hell Witch boss, like the stuff that appears underneath you. That's
Yeah, with like the
basically what it
X's
is.
kind of.
Yeah.
At 50 kills, um, you get exploding chickens. They seek and destroy. They're very fast. So if you're not directly paying attention, they're hard to see. But they leave these like big green clouds of like poison because like when they explode, they do poison damage. Um, at 100 kills, corpse rain from the sky. It's very hard to miss that.
Yeah.
It's literally like just like the witch doctor corpse rain from the sky skill. 150 kills, you get a frost nova that freezes enemies. I wish this did like a little like more, but it's like just a quick boom and everything on your screen is frozen. It's immediate, very fast, and everything is just frozen. I like it. I just wish there was more of an effect. You know, like more of a visual. I like the visual stuff. Which brings me to 200 treasure chest drop from the sky, which is awesome for two reasons. One, it's the greed skill, like when you go down there in the vault and you kill the greed and all those treasures, and like if they hit you, you're dead. You've probably died to treasure chest hitting you. I certainly have plenty of times. So anyway, it's just this cool visual. The next thing is a ring of fire engulfs everything. And as a funny side note, when this patch first came out on Thursday, that would one-shot you. Like yourself. It would kill you. Which I find kind of funny. Right? I was watching a streamer and it killed them several times. They even got like cheap death passives, but they were playing together. So like theirs would kill them, kicking their cheap death passive off, and then the other person's would kill them. It would wipe the screen. They would be dead. They'd have to start all over. It was hilarious because they were playing hardcore. So that was kind of funny. It has since been hotfixed. It no longer kills you, which is a good thing. The next one's 400 kills. That's meteors hail from above. And when I originally read this, I was thinking like the wizard, right? They got the cool meteor, but man, it's so much better than that. Do you agree?
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. I mean, it's just they just, I mean, it's like, and they just hammer the ground. It's such a good visual. Number 5 or 500 kills. Number 5. I don't know what. 500 kills. Angels descend upon the battlefield and fight for your cause. 5 angels come down. They last a long time. I've noticed that if you get good riffs where you can chain your kills together real good and you can like kill some stuff right by the door and get to the next level and then get to some enemies real quick with like a charge or a leap or something or some kind of fast moving whirlwind or something that other players that don't play barbarians do, like a teleport or something, or a spirit walk. If you can get and keep your streak going, a lot of times you'll have around 500 and some change when the Rift Guardian pops. So if you can chain all the way from the beginning to the Rift Guardian, your kills, these things will literally one-shot Rift Guardians. They are super powerful. They also look really cool. They kind of look like the Act 4 angels that are like harpooned into the ground. You know what I'm talking about? Like on Act 4 when you're running around and there's angels stuck everywhere.
Yeah.
That's what they look like. Now, there's one more effect. It's 1,000 kills, And when they first had the patch notes, it just said question mark, question mark, question mark, and nobody knew what it was. But now we know it's a large pentagram made of fire trains dealing damage to all enemies who pass through it. It's kind of a cool looking thing, like it draws this giant pentagram and fire chains. But in my opinion, it's underwhelming. And I don't know. I guess it does a lot of damage, right? You could kite stuff into it, I guess. I don't know. What's your feelings on the pentagram? I'm not really happy with it.
I don't know how long it lasts. If I was designing this thing, I would make it last for as long as you're on that floor, and then you could just kite everything into that pentagram. You want a round that did 1,000 kills for that thing.
Yeah. You're not doing it in a GR, not
Yeah.
in my opinion. You gotta like. Some people were like doing a cow level, and then like they'd have somebody open up a rift, like right as they was killing the last thing in the cow level, and then they dragged their kills with them. That's how I seen some people doing it. It's cool if you get to the 1,000 kills, I guess. It's like a little, it's a Diablo, it's a pentagram, it's like a demonic symbol. I get it. That's cool. I'm very, very happy with all of the other buffs. I can't give a internet high five for the last one, but you know what? I'm very happy with this season's. It's to me, I'm super happy about it because last season I was moderately happy about the triune buff, right, where it was like there was these circles. Because I'm a player that likes to get into the circles, the little Oculus Ring circles. I like to proc those and get into them when I can. But I've been playing more and more mobility play where you don't use that stuff. And like you were telling me, when the season was kind of newer, you were telling me, yeah, but I can't use them because I'm speeding through the thing and I can't. And I kind of get your point on it. So this is great because this travels with you through the whole rift. I'm telling you, as someone who's played a lot of PTR since I've been home, I got back home. Boy, I like it. I like it a lot. Sometimes you lose your stacks, and it's not this extremely frustrating thing where you lose stacks and you're like, you're super mad about it, right? Because it stacks up quick again, 15 kills, 30 kills, 50 kills, 100 kills. It's easy to propel yourself forward. Plus you're getting the speed buff, you're getting the power buff. And all these things are those twisters, man, they murk elites. The geysers murk stuff. The freaking chickens kill quick. The corpses just waylay the field. The Frost Nova freezes everything. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but it freezes everything, which procs like your Bane of the Trap, those kind of things. If you're playing a Necro, it would proc your 3 times damage ring. Right? The treasure chest, I love it. They fall on things. They just murk. It's Murk City. The Ring of Fire, I like it because it goes off and you can, like when you're running, you can travel with it. It's so cool. I like it a lot. The meteors, geez, when you're running through there and the meteors are just pounding the ground, you're just annihilating enemies and your kill count. Because if these effects kill, it gets added to your kill count, so you're stacking up, higher and higher. The angels. Earlier, I did 3 rifts in a row where I procced the angels, and very soon, right after that, I got the Rift Guardian, and they one-shotted the Rift Guardian for me 3 times in a row. Then I had some less than good levels, and it was where I lost my buff because there was like mob droughts, or there was, like had to run a little ways to get to a door, which then I had to run a ways from the door to the next enemy, so I lost my, because you only get 5 seconds of buff in between kills. You have to kill something every 5 seconds or hit something every 5 seconds. These are all kill counts, but you have to keep hitting to keep it alive. I like this buff. This is one of my favorite two things of this upcoming next season. And I'll let Shazam go into. You want to talk about the sets, or you want to talk about or whatever? I'll let you talk about whatever. Doesn't matter.
Getting back to the like the kill streak and stuff like that. Now, I went from playing World of Warcraft to playing Diablo. Okay, this is where similarities end. The thing I liked about World of Warcraft is if the interface didn't have cooldowns and stuff where you wanted them, you had add-ons that did that for you. I hate that's my one big pet peeve about Diablo 3 is they want you to focus on the battlefield, where your character is, where everything is. I know where every button is on my rotation at the bottom. I know where everything is. I don't need to look at the bottom. But they insistively beat it into you that this build you got to look down here to see if this stack falls off, or this you got to look down here to see if your 200 kill streak falls off, or you know what I mean. I wish they have it in regular rifts, they have it in the regular open world. There's a kill counter of extra, then you get bonus experience for it, or if you annihilate 50 objects, it tells you that clearly right in the middle of your screen. Why can't they do that to everything else? So please, Blizzard and Diablo 4, either allow add-ons that allow you to do this, or do it yourselves. I hate looking at the bottom left when I don't have to. I know my health's low because the whole screen's blinking red, and I can just click on a button and go, oh, I'm back to 60% health. You know what I mean? That's my only pet peeve about, the difference between World of Warcraft's interface and Diablo's interface, other than you can't move any windows in Diablo, which you can do that with an add-on in World of Warcraft, but
yeah, it's two completely different games. I love World of Warcraft
but the concept's the same though.
The customization. I had 97 add-ons for the auction house.
Nah, that's too much.
No, it wasn't. It was great. I loved it. And I knew all about every add-on. I knew how to work everything. I knew how to spin my UI. I knew exactly what all the prices were. I knew exactly how much I paid. I knew exactly how much I could sell it for. I knew every seller's name. I had all the information. It was great. That's what I love about it, because you can customize it. You're not into the auction house. I am. So you can customize your UI for PvP and setting up a healing interface or whatever, and I can set mine up for being a hunter with my shot tracker, and it's all these, and I love that you can have these add-ons in WoW Classic too. It's great. Yeah. But when you get into, this is Blizzard, it's so when you get into Diablo, it's just a hard no. They won't even want you to use a thing where you can find your cursor, because a lot of enemies, a lot of effects in the game hide your cursor, and you can't even see your cursor. So there's add-ons that make your cursor bright pink, although they're highly illegal, and if you get caught with one, you'll get banned. So it's a very hard no. where over there it's almost everything goes, and here it's just a hard no. It was shell shocking when I first came in. It's hard to get used to, especially like that kill counter. Like it's way down there, and I got a giant TV. I'm playing on this big TV.
I was gonna say partially it's our fault because we got big TVs. We don't have computer monitors that we could just go like
I
this.
mean, if I had a 19-inch computer monitor, maybe this wouldn't be a problem. But I got a 60-inch plasma I'm playing on, and literally I got to be like, the buck's way down there, and the action's way over there. So I don't know. Anyway,
That was my rant of the week.
woo, rant of the week done. So anyway, we know what the season is. It's the season of the eternal conflict. We're getting the pandemonium buff. It's very powerful. We love the shit out of this.
Yeah.
So there's some more news. Two of our classes, we all know that we're getting brand new class sets. Every class is going to get a new set that does new things for the game. And two of the classes got their set, the Crusader and the Monk. I'll let you talk all about if you want to talk about the Crusader, I'll let you do the whole Crusader thing if you want to get on that, or I'll do it either way.
I'll do it. The Crusader set is called Aegis of Valor. It looks like Imperius from heaven. It's like complete like armor model of his. The 2-piece set bonus. The charged bolts from Fist of Heaven has a chance to cast another Fist of Heavens. The 4-piece set bonus is hitting with Fist of Heavens reduces damage taken by 1% for 5 seconds, stacks up to 50 times. 6-piece set bonus increases the damage of Fist of Heavens by 10,000%. And that's it. And everybody's going to be like, wow, that's pretty awesome. Problem being, that's not enough.
Yeah. You know, one thing, I didn't realize that until you were reading the note, is it's when you hit with Fist of Heavens, you get 1% for 5 seconds, and it stacks up to 50. So, like, when you hit it the first time, you get 1 stack, and then you hit 2 enemies, now you have 2 stacks, now 3 stacks. It's kind of like the Witch Doctor, and why I freaking hate it so much, but I love it, is the defense, you have to build the defense to get there, right? Like, you have to kill 50 enemies. 50 enemies is a lot of enemies to kill or hit. Sorry, I think it's on hit, right? Hitting fist. Sorry, you have to hit 50 enemies. I mean, Jesus, that takes a long time to like, especially when you first get in a rift and there's like 2 or 3 stragglers and you hit them, bam, 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 bam. That takes a long time to get 50. Even when you get 2, that's 25. That's still a lot of hits to get your defense up, right? I don't know. I have not played this. I know Shazam has. But I watched a video by Big Daddy Den, Big Daddy Den 76 on YouTube. Y'all guys look him up. He does a lot of great content, and I love that guy. He's awesome. But anyway, even he was saying, man, this is just underpowered. It just hits a hard wall. It's pretty good for speed, like a speed build, like low-level gym leveling, but you're not going to push content with this build, not unless not unless they take it to the buffer.
It ain't even for speed builds, because right now we're Greater Rift 100 speed builds. That's what everybody's pushing for.
Well,
UE does it like.
I was referring to more of like a T16 type, you get keys real fast type thing, but I don't even know how much speed this really has anyway. Because I don't even know if you can use horse with. Anyway, it doesn't matter. They're going to have to do something to make this better. They do have some supporting items. We can go over that here in a little bit to go along with the 6-piece bonus sets. But yeah, the armor looks cool. I'm not a giant fan of that big halo around your head, but the armor does look cool. It does kind of look like Imperius. Um,
You there? Oh boy. Hashtag greed doesn't win.